What's up, guys? I am Sarah Caney. Thank you so much for coming back for another awesome video. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be a part of our awesome socially awkward family. And follow me on Instagram, links are down below. But yeah, today we are doing an interesting video. We are reacting to Disney theories. These are some creepy theories that people have come up with about like connections to all of the Disney movies. And there is some weird stuff, but we're gonna go through it together because I can't handle it on my own. And yeah, I think we're ready to do this, so let's go. Boo from Monsters, Inc. is the witch from Brave? Oh, I remember this one. I heard about it briefly. All right, what? But she doesn't look like her at all. This lady's weird. I miss Boo, she was so adorable. This one treads some sci-fi turf, but bear with us. The witch from Brave magically disappears when she goes through doorways, something that scarers from Monsters, Inc. can do. Is it possible Boo learned a trick or two from her bestie Sully? Of course, Brave takes place hundreds of years before Monsters, Inc. But if Boo can teleport through doors, it would make sense that she can also move through time. Before you dismiss this theory, check out the carvings in the witch's workshop. There's a carving of Sully in there, even though he won't exist for a few more centuries. What? Okay, I found a picture of her workshop. Dude, it's right there! That's Sully! Oh my gosh! Boo is a witch! Wow! Okay, Disney, that's a good one. Nemo didn't survive the attack that killed his mother and siblings? No, Nemo's dead? Why? No, don't kill Nemo! Finding Nemo opens to arguably one of the saddest Disney scenes of all time. Marlin's wife, Coral, and all of their eggs are attacked by a ferocious fish, leaving Nemo and Marlin the only survivors. However, some fans believe Nemo never survived the attack, and the movie is just about Marlin dealing with the stages of grief. The evidence? Let's start with the fact that in Latin, Nemo means nothing. What? Hinting to Nemo being nothing more than a figment of Marlin's imagination? Secondly, the 5 stages of grief are easily mapped out in the movie. Denial, not wanting Nemo to go to school. Anger, yelling at Nemo when he swims out too far. Oh dang it, I cut off the rest. No! It put out all the 5 stages, but yeah, they basically think that Marlin is imagining this whole thing. That's so sad. No, I don't want Nemo to be dead, it's not true. Elsa and Anna are Rapunzel's cousins. What? This one's hard to argue with. Rapunzel and Eugene are clearly seen arriving at Elsa's coronation. I remember that, I saw a picture of it. And considering they don't live in Arendelle, Tangled is set in Germany. They must be on the VIP invite list. There are also a few family similarities. Both Rapunzel and Elsa are blonde, and both have powers that look pretty but are kind of weird. Glowing magic hair and snowmaker hands. That would explain why the king was such a jerk about Elsa's powers. If his niece was kidnapped for her magic hair, it would make sense he'd want to conceal his own daughter's powers. In other words, maybe he's not the worst after all. No! Oh my gosh, now that I'm thinking about it, the parents in both of the movies look really similar. That's crazy. The king and queen of Arendelle died on the way to Rapunzel's wedding? No! Why? Speaking of VIP invite list, what fancy affair were the king and queen attending when their ship capsized? During a Reddit AMA, Frozen director Jennifer Lee said the king and queen were headed to a wedding. Was it Rapunzel's wedding to Eugene? The timing is right since Rapunzel still looks pretty much the same at coronation. And the trip was supposed to be 2 weeks, which would be a reasonable amount of time to travel about 1,600 miles round trip by sea and land. Oh, and speaking of the shipwreck, what? Is there more? Ariel may have found the sunken ship of the king and queen of Arendelle. What? No. This movie was years before Frozen. I love The Little Mermaid though, that's one of my favorite Disney movies. If they capsized halfway there, that would be right around Atlantica. And their ship does look suspiciously like the one Ariel pillaged, or explored, in The Little Mermaid. Ariel, why didn't you save her parents? You have to go save your boyfriend that you don't even know, but you don't save them? The king and queen? The king and queen survived the wreck and became Tarzan's parents. I heard about this one and I so believe it. So they're basically saying that they shipwrecked and they had another baby and then they were murdered by a jaguar. During the same Reddit AMA, Lee said, according to Chris, the co-director, they didn't die on the boat. They got washed up on shore in a jungle island, the queen gave birth to a baby boy, and they build a treehouse. And then they get eaten by a leopard. Of course, this would then make Tarzan the little brother of Anna and Elsa. Tarzan was raised by gorillas, but he's definitely human. Dude, that means Tarzan is the king. I don't even remember how Tarzan ended. Does he stay in the jungle? Or does he go live with, what's her name? Aladdin takes place in the far off future. Ooh, that sounds interesting. The genie complains that 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck, but then he makes a bunch of modern day pop culture references, including impressions of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jack Nicholson. So unless the magic lamp has been sitting in front of a TV in the Cave of Wonders, we have to assume Aladdin takes place 10,000 years from now. Of course, there's one other possibility. By the way, Robin Williams was the best Aladdin ever. I don't care what anyone says. Honestly, I haven't seen the new live action Aladdin. Sorry, I don't get out much. Aladdin never happened at all. What? No. There's always the possibility that the entire story was completely fabricated by that salesman in the opening scene so you'd buy the lamp. Nuh-uh. No. It happened. There is a flying magic carpet, okay? That is logical enough. Ariel's mom was in Peter Pan and was murdered by Captain Hook? No! Is that her? She's so pretty. Disney is no stranger to Easter eggs, and this one seems to be more than 30 years in the making. The mermaids in Peter Pan may not be super memorable, but there is one mermaid who sticks out more than the rest. A young redhead who bears a striking resemblance to another famous Disney mermaid. While we never meet Ariel's mother in The Little Mermaid, in Ariel's beginning, we learn her name is Athena. The mermaid in Peter Pan is never named, meaning her name could be Athena. It is also revealed Athena was killed by pirates, and the mermaids in Peter Pan have a less than cordial relationship with Captain Hook and his pirates. Could it be that Hook killed Ariel's mom? No! You suck, Captain Hook! You killed her nice mother, who is a great singer. Carl dies in the beginning of Up? No, I heard about this one. I don't want to believe it. That movie is so sad. Alright, I'm ready. Give it to me. The first few minutes of Up are a harsh dose of reality. We need a box of tissues just thinking about it. So it's weird the rest of the movie is filled with magical elements like flying houses and talking dogs. One possible explanation, Carl actually passed away the night before he was going to be taken to Shady Oaks. And the movie follows his journey into the afterlife. As if it wasn't sad enough already. No! Why do y'all have to kill Carl? He just got his wife's house to the mountain. Nope, it's not real. I don't want it to be real, so it's not. Why are Disney movies so happy when you're 5, but then you learn the truth and you grow up? I don't like growing up. I want to be a kid again. But I'm like 20 though, so I guess I'm still good. And that is it for reacting to some very shocking Disney theories. I don't like them, and I don't believe half of them because I don't want to. They're too depressing. But I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and share it. And subscribe to become a part of our socially awkward family, and follow me on Instagram. Links are down below. But yeah, that's it. I hope you liked it and you're not depressed like I am. And I will see you beautiful people next time.